Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. You are watching YouTube and Facebook channels of Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi. Welcome to the lecture number 30 of Software Design Patterns course. The topic of code is Iterator design pattern. It is like the loop, provides a way to access the elements of collections sequentially without exposing its underlying representation. That is the intention. We have UML of the Iterator design pattern. Example, interface is the iterator, which has name interface is implementing the iterator interface. We have name repository implementing the container interface, and we have the main. Iterator.java, public interface iterator, public boolean has next, public string next, we close the interface. Name iterator.java, which implements the iterator interface, public class name iterator implements iterator, string name we declare array int index, public name iterator string new name this.name is equal to new name, we close the method. Name iterator is the constructor here, and then we have override public boolean has next from the iterator interface. If index less than names.length, return true, else return false. We override string next method from the iterator interface, public string next. If this dot has next, return names index increment, return null. We close the method, we close the class. Container.java, public interface container, public iterator get iterator method, we close the container interface. Name repository.java, public class name repository implements container, public string names Robert, John, Lully, Laura. Override public iterator get iterator from the container interface, return new name iterator names, we close the method, we close the name repository class. Client.java, public class client, public static void main string arguments, name repository, names repository is equal to new name repository, iterator object is equal to name repository dot get iterator, while loop iterator dot has next, string name is equal to string iterator dot next, system.out.print name, we close the loop, we close the method, we close the class. Output name Robert, name John, name Julie, name Laura. Iterator design pattern applicability and consequences. To access and aggregate object's content without exposing its internal representation, to support multiple navigation of aggregate objects by providing a uniform interface for navigating different aggregate structures or aggregate objects. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.